horrible part about filming the way I film is you can always see my messy bed. But I am gonna work from bed again today. Yeah, I'll get into that just now. Anyway, hey Sela Bellas, and welcome back to my channel. Before I get into all the wedding festivities, I want to show you guys this cute PR drop that I got from Ackermans. Thank you so much, Ackermans, for our little baby girl. And part of me felt a little bit bad because like Talia didn't get anything, and I don't know, but for me, I've always like tried as much as possible when there's a new baby and you buy a gift for the new baby to always buy something also for the older child so they don't feel left out. But that's just me. Okay, let me show you guys. I'm not gonna put this on my bed. Okay, there's a card that fell down, but it's basically, and I can't bend, let me try to pick it up. It basically says, "We are overjoyed to share in your excitement and extend our warmest congratulations to you and your partner on your pregnancy." And then I'm not reading the whole thing. "As a token of our celebration, we've handpicked a selection of must-have items from the Ackermans baby clothing range, each piece chosen with love and care to keep your little one cozy and stylish." I'm going to show you guys what we got. Very practical things. I'm also happy that they are long sleeves and winter stuff for the most part, because we are heading into a colder season right now, so it makes sense. I also haven't bought anything for this baby yet. I've just been busy with a lot of things and I really need to focus. Someone on Instagram yesterday, I posted a Q&A sticker and someone asked me if I'm overwhelmed or fine. And from now until the baby comes, I have 3 major things to sort out. One of them is the baby shower, and this excludes prep for the baby, like actual prep, like getting all her clothes ready, getting a bed, sorting out this room so that she can have her bed here in this space. Did I say clothes? Yeah, clothes, and packing my bag for hospital, and then also like closing up on work things. I actually have a meeting today for Neon Pineapple, but I don't think I'm gonna attend because, and it's even virtual, I just don't think I'm gonna attend because I'm not feeling too good today. I'll talk about that in a bit. But anyway, let me show you guys my Ackermans haul. How sweet is this? That's very cute, man. And then we have another pink one, and it's so strange because before Talia, I'd look at something like this and be like, oh my word, it's so tiny and so cute. But now I look at it, I'm like, it's actually quite big. Even though this is newborn, when Talia was born, the newborn clothes were too big for her. So we had to buy her premature baby clothes. And I'm not sure if we'll have to do that again now. But if I do, we'll go buy it closer to the time. And no, but then that's not going to work because I'm still going to wash it. I was going to say we can return it if it doesn't fit, but we're still going to wash all the clothes. Anyway, this looks small enough. This will definitely fit her in the beginning, I think. And then there's a cream one with doggies and cats on it. It's so cute. And this one, we actually do buy a lot from Ackermans, so it's nice to kind of get something for free from them. Because 2 weeks ago, I think I spent quite a bit of money buying some winter stuff for Talia. Like, actually not quite a bit of money because it's fairly affordable. But I bought like tracksuits and leggings and the cutest little boots. And what else did I get for her? Just like warmer clothes. Did I get jeans? No, I had jeans. And I didn't get jackets, but I just got like warmer clothes for her. Pajamas. This is so cute. We have some onesies. This I don't think is gonna fit her in the beginning. I think it's gonna be a little bit big for her. Or rather, I'm basing that opinion on how things went with Talia. And here's another one. It's so cute. And then we have some hats that match the tops that they sent. It's little beanies. Most of these things are definitely going to be packed in a hospital bag. This cute little sleepy bear thing. Some face cloths, which are always needed. Bibs are always great to have. I think after this wedding vlog, I am gonna start sorting out Talia's cupboards and making space for this baby and her clothes. so we will do that in another vlog. Cute little booties and then this nice blanket and hat. Thank you so much, Ackermans. I really appreciate it. And this will all be washed, hand washed. I think in my last vlog I did say that I've been working from the bed, and last night I don't know what happened, but I couldn't sleep well. Every position was uncomfortable. My back hurts, my tummy hurts. I just don't feel too good. So I didn't have a good sleep last night, and my tummy is still cramping. Today is Tuesday. I have my gynae appointment on Thursday, so we'll check what's happening and if everything is okay. But I'm sure the pain will subside a little later today. I just don't feel too great and I am very tired. But other than that, it's wedding week. My cousin is getting married today. Not today, what am I saying? My cousin is getting married this weekend. I don't know if that video is still public on the channel, but I did do a video with her a while ago. She was also one of the maids of honor at my wedding. I had two. It was my two cousins, and one of them is getting married this weekend. And her and I, we grew up together. We were together like every weekend, every school holiday, so we were raised more like sisters than cousins. So I'm very excited that she's getting married. I love her fiance. I love her. They are perfect for each other. And that's Talia not wanting to change out of her pajamas. So I'm very excited for that. The wedding festivities start on Friday. We will only be, so Friday night is her mehendi, Saturday morning is her morning nelungu. We are only landing midday Saturday, so we'll be there for the afternoon nelungu and for the wedding and for after the wedding. I haven't been to a Hindu wedding in a while where I am like involved. Two of my cousins did get married and we were just at the wedding and then we left. But this time we are, I don't know what it consists of, but we are taking the bride to her husband's house after the wedding also with everybody. So I don't know what that entails, but if there's food, I'm there. I'm also not packing a third outfit for that event. I'll just borrow something of my auntie's, and everyone is like, you are excused, you can wear whatever you want. And I said, I don't think her in-laws are going to be too phased or too happy with me rocking up there in pajamas. Anyway, so that's happening this weekend, and then we fly back on Monday morning, and then Trino has meetings immediately when we get back. What else do I want to say? Yeah, I am very excited about the wedding and excited about seeing family. I'm not excited about everything else that comes with traveling and traveling with a toddler. I am not in the mood at all. I am so not in the mood to pack a bag, to get on a plane, wait for the car rental. It's just not the vibe, but it is what it is. We weren't going to drive to KZN because I was not going to be able to sit in the car for that long, and neither was Talia, to be honest. We said we're not taking her pram, so we're gonna have 2 hand luggages and carry a toddler. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe we must just take the pram, but then we have 3 things to keep in the cabin, which I'm not very keen on. I don't know, we'll see. I need to still pack. My outfits are coming today. Like I said, today is Tuesday. We leave for the wedding on Saturday, and I haven't tried on my outfit after it's been altered. Today is the first time I'm going to try it on, but Camo is generally really good with all our outfits. The only problem that I had was in October when she did my outfits. There were a couple changes that needed to be made, but at that time I was pregnant and no one knew yet, so I couldn't tell her that her measurements aren't wrong. It's just that my body keeps growing. So there's that. And oh my gosh, das camel, that looks wild. I don't know. Anyway, yesterday was an intense day. I did have a shower. I just put pajamas back on and I woke up from a nap. It's like after 1, I think. So yesterday I woke up not feeling great from the previous night. My body was sore. I just ignored it and then I went about my day as usual. But then, oh, and I had really bad cramps in my tummy. So I just decided to eat oats because I thought it's simple enough. My tummy was still cramping. I still wasn't feeling good. So I made myself a slice of dry toast. I ate that. Still wasn't feeling good. Anyway, I threw up quite a bit yesterday. And I've only thrown up one other time in my pregnancy. And it was due to stress. I did throw up before that also. But that was because I didn't eat and I went to the gym. But the one real time that I threw up in my pregnancy was because of stress. I was in a very high stress situation and I threw up. So that was that. So after I threw up yesterday, I got a little bit scared and I phoned my gynae's office and I told them what was happening. So they told me to come in and do a non-stress test on the baby. Now for those of you who haven't been pregnant before, that is a test where you kind of just lie in the bed. They put these straps over your belly. They monitor baby's kicks and they monitor to see if you're having any contractions. So thank God everything with baby was fine. They could see that I wasn't fine. So they gave me a drip for pain and for energy and I was fine afterwards. And the doctor said it's probably a tummy bug. So I think I had to phone Trevino. He left work. I think we got to the hospital at like 11 yesterday or something. And I came home at 3:30. So that was that. Supper, didn't eat. Had I had a salad at the hospital for lunch, which wasn't great. Hospital food is not always the best. Excuse me. And then I had dry toast again yesterday for supper, when all I really wanted was mac and cheese. Today, for lunch, I dished myself mac and cheese. And as soon as I sat down to eat it, my tummy started cramping again. And I'm like, we're not doing this. I'm not gonna risk it. So I just ate a nectarine. I'll probably make myself a cup of tea and some toast again now. And then just deal with that. But what an inopportune time to be going through this. But I'm grateful that baby is okay. Anyway, I need to start packing because today is Wednesday. We leave on Saturday. Tonight is also young adults group because Friday is a public holiday, so we moved it to tonight. So there's also that happening tonight, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna attend. Usually what happens is as soon as Talia falls asleep, as soon as Talia falls asleep, I also just pass out in the room. But the good thing about yesterday was that I got my maternity passport from the hospital and my little gift because I booked for my hospital bag. I'm still ready for my bag, my hospital bag, because that has nice things in it. We have Walida baby, baby lotion and nappy change cream. I also have a voucher for cord and stem tissue cell banking, which we didn't do for Talia, so we're not doing now. Oh, and then I have this book, Back to Baby Basics. I think I still have Talia's one somewhere. I need to find it. But I am gonna find someone at church that is pregnant and give them this box because I have this book, so I don't need it. So this is the top that I am wearing for my 1 minute ready-made sari. It didn't fit me. Kamo had to make a plan at the back there, which I'm so grateful for. And then little Miss Talia's. How cute is this? And Kamo was like, you know the video that I did where it's the sound from Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, where Pooja is like, it's backless. Talia has something that's backless. I can't wait for her dad's reaction when he sees this. It's so cute. So I need to pack our outfits. I'm thinking of sending it to my parents because they're driving down, and that eliminates heaviness from our bags. For Trevino and I, it's not that much. For Talia, I have to pack toys for her, I have to pack clothes, shoes, her bath stuff. There's a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna travel there in something simple because it's hot. And is that dress nice enough to be seeing family? Probably. I'm pregnant, leave me alone. And then I'll change for the night for the Nelungu and then go back to the hotel, so I'll need pajamas. And then Sunday, the wedding is in the morning, so we all are leaving from the family house at 9:30, which means that we're gonna drive back from the hotel to the family house. So I'll be wearing my sari, the blue one, and then I'll need something in between. So I'll just take another dress. I don't know, it's hot, I'm pregnant. And then Monday morning, our flight back is quite early, so I'm just gonna wear like sweatpants. And that seems pretty chilled. The only thing that I am a little bit concerned about packing is all the things for the wedding. The bangles, the jewelry, the freaking hairpins, the normal pins, the makeup, the hairspray, the hair products for Talia and I. But it is well. Something happened to my jaw and I can't chew on this side. I can only chew on this side. Anyway, today is Thursday, the day before the public holiday. I feel like things are just manic right now. In the next vlog, probably I will be able to share something with you guys, and you're gonna look back and be like, you were doing too much, because I really am doing too much and I'm tired. But I'm kind of in the groove of packing. I've got Talia's clothes laid out, my clothes laid out, my outfits are gone to my mom's house. I literally shoved everything in here, and I really hope that I have everything I need. I did try go through my routine in my head, but I don't know, let's just hope for the best. Then my lip combo, if you know me, then you know I only have one lip combo. This is an Essence eye pencil in hot chocolate. This is Urban Decay lipstick in 1992, and on top of that I put Fenty Beauty Heat, and that is my makeup packed. It's just toiletries, what else, medication for all of us, and then Talia's stuff is very important, but that I will pack tomorrow. I do have more of these little bags so I can pack her stuff in. Hey guys, hey guys, say hey guys.
Hey guys.
It has been a bit of a chaotic start to this day. The lighting is not working with me. I don't think I'm going to be able to vlog myself any further than this. I'm not entirely happy with my look for the day, for the evening. I shouldn't have wet my hair when I did, but it is what it is. There we go, that's a little bit better. It is what it is. My skirt, we're going to Aya's house. Yes. My skirt was changed to fit my pregnant belly, and I'm not confident that it's gonna hold up the whole night. So that's a bit of a, you know, I'll ask my mother to fix it for me now when we go there. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm not fully confident in the way I look, but I literally just need to get up there, say my speech, and then I'm done. Spotlight's not on me, I don't care. I'm just chilling. I think I'm even going to leave a little bit early because my throat is itchy and my nose is starting to get congested, which I'm not very happy about. And guys, being at a hotel with a toddler, an active toddler, is no joke. It's no joke. I think tomorrow I have to really wake up way before she wakes up so that I can get ready for the wedding, because I really like rushed now. Okay, bye. Where do I even start with this week? So I think I did mention that last week sometime. Is it better if I just sit like this? I did mention that last week sometime I had a little bit of a medical scare and I ended up in hospital. Then it was a public holiday Friday, and on Thursday night my parents left to KZN. And I was just telling Trevino, like, I don't feel comfortable with them being so far away from me. because I rely on them for so much, for Talia and for myself now. I'm coming now, baby. Anyway, like I was saying, so they left and I rely on them for a lot. And then what happens on Friday? Another big medical scare. This one made me fully panic. Thank God I wasn't alone at home. I was with Trevino's auntie. Like I was saying, thank God I was with Trevino's auntie and his cousin, so they helped me and they told me what to do and I was fine. Anyway, Saturday comes along. We do everything we need to do. We get to the wedding venue. All of this has happened also over the past 2 days. Trevino did have congestion and a cough before we left, and now I have it. But I'm not sure if mine is also a combination of going in and out of air conditioning, because that also could have been the problem. So we get to KZN, we get to Richards Bay. It's banging hot. Like even the people that live there were saying that it's terribly hot. So we were sweating and miserable. Talia wasn't feeling it. Anyway, we go to the hotel. We change. Oh, we get to the hotel. The room wasn't ready. Anyway, that was sorted out. We barely rest because we had to get showered and dressed for the Nelungu. Something was wrong with my outfit. I don't know what happened. It was just not the vibe. But anyway, I did what I needed to do. Nelungu was good. Talia fell asleep with Trevino in my granny's house while I was outside in the tent. She was also a little bit like fussy because I think it was just very overstimulating for her with so many people, lots of loud noises, and out of her routine. So and it was hot, so she checked out. Then what happened after that? Sunday, wedding rolls around. I get up before everybody else. Excuse me. I get up before everybody else. I didn't cry during my speech, by the way, which is strange because I even cried on the plane going over my speech. I think I was just very out of breath and hot by the time I got there to speak. And my cousin and I were having side chats while I was doing my speech. Anyway, Sunday, woke up first before everybody else to get ready. What happens? I'm the last one to get ready. Wasn't happy with the way my outfit looked at all. For some reason, I think that's not my belly button, that's this thing. I think my belly has dropped. I'm not sure, but the outfit wasn't fitting me. So it has one of those clips like where it's like this and you hook it in like that. So it had those clips, and when Kamo came here on Thursday, I think everything fitted fine, and then Sunday it didn't fit. So I had to wear a couple of pins, but because of the type of material, you could see that it wasn't smooth underneath there. So in every photo my hand is on my belly, which kind of works because I'm pregnant, but now you know why. We get to the wedding house. We leave for the wedding, and Talia is not happy. It is very hot. She was miserable the whole time. She cried. She threw up twice from crying. She just kept crying and crying and crying. Also, so Saturday and Sunday, she's only napped for about an hour, and she usually naps for 2.5 hours in the day. She also napped for an hour today. Today is just the cherry on top. The wedding was absolutely stunning. I just wish I could have been more present and more focused. I'm grateful though, because Trevino took Talia for a lot of the wedding so that I could be there and cry. I cried so much at the wedding. Everyone's like, yeah, I cried. I'm gonna blame it on the pregnancy hormones. Anyway, barely ate, but we left immediately before all the other families. We cut in line and took a photo, and then we quickly left. Then in the afternoon we went back to the wedding house because the bride and groom had to come home and then do a prayer and then go to the groom's house. So by the time that happened, it was after 6, and Talia was completely over the day, overstimulated, overwhelmed. The whole time it's been on the wrong setting. That's why it's been going out of focus. Anyway, Talia was not vibing yesterday. She didn't like all the loud noise. Everyone was screaming. It was just an exciting moment. I think she'll get there as she grows up. Anyway, we get to the groom's house, offload everything that needed to be offloaded, and I can hear Talia crying, Mama, Dada, but she was with her grandparents. When I took her from my dad, Pops, she calls him Pops, all the way to the hotel. She was crying for my parents and my sister. Meanwhile, she was with them crying for us. Anyway, we get to the hotel. We didn't eat supper. The last proper meal that we ate was lunch at the wedding, which was also very rushed because we needed to leave for Talia. We just had like snacks in between. Then we get to the hotel and Talia is fussy, so I quickly change her, make her milk, and she falls asleep. Trevino is ordering food for us, comes back to the room with the pizza for me. The pizza base was raw. Oh, I forgot to mention, after the wedding yesterday, when we got back to the hotel, we asked them for a pepperoni pizza. It took them 30 minutes to come and tell us that they don't have pepperoni pizza. So we were waiting for so long to leave with the pizza, but now there's no pizza, so we just left. Anyway, the pizza last night was raw. So whatever, I ate a slice, I just did, and I just slept. I wasn't in the mood to order something else. This morning we get to the airport early. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we flew to Richards Bay because that's where my family lives. The airport is very small. We fly to the airport. We get to the airport. This lady tells me, go sit there. Cool, I sit there. Boarding was at 8:20. At like 8:05 or 8:10, Trevino goes to the counter and he's like, what's happening? When's boarding? The lady's like, the plane is already taxiing. You guys have been taken off the flight because we thought you weren't here. And then as she says that, we check the plane going behind her. Guys, did I not have a full meltdown and start crying? Remember, everything has been building up for this whole culmination of events. And I started crying and crying and crying. Anyway, I don't know how, an hour later, so we had to rebook our flights. So like I said, our flights were supposed to be, we were supposed to get back in Joburg around 10 o'clock. Our flight only took off from Richards Bay at 12:30, our second flight that we had to book. So somewhere in between, I'm guessing because it's a small airport and people talk, the guy from the car rental came and he's like, so you missed your flight? And I'm like, they probably said this embarrassing lady is crying here. And I said, yeah, we missed our flight. He said, okay, I won't charge you. You can take the car and go do what you need to do and come back. So we chilled at the beach for a little while and then we went back. We get on our flight, all good. Thank God though that Talia slept on both flights and she was fine. Get on the flight, we come to Joburg. Both of us cannot for the life of us remember where we parked our car. Bear in mind that this whole day has just been horrible. Talia is fussy. My feet are extremely swollen from the heat. They still are kind of swollen. I don't feel good. Trevino is irritated. I'm irritated. Talia is irritated. It's a whole thing. For some reason, and now I just want to bring all of this here. On the flight back home, I was telling Trevino that I can't believe that this is our lives. Like, him and I are very... when it comes to these types of things, like big things, like I will ask him 1 billion times, babe, we need to go stand in line. We need to stand in line so don't miss the flight. For some reason, both of us today were just... And then he was saying that him and I both believe that our lives are destined by God. He didn't say destined. He said that we both believe that we're living in the perfect will of God for our lives. So maybe there was a reason that we had to miss that flight. Maybe there was a reason we had to be on the later flight. And he said we just need to believe that in all of this, God's plan is still at work in our lives. So I'm like, fine. But it did make me think that it was the very first time that both of us were completely oblivious to everything around us. And we just sat and assumed that the flight was late. We didn't see a plane. We're like, Meanwhile, it was on the other side. I don't know. It was just like we were completely blinded by everything going on. But praise God, we're back in our house. Anyway, back to the airport in Joburg. For some reason, both of us couldn't remember where we parked. Usually when it comes to situations like that, I either take a photo of where we parked, or there's something that can jog my memory. I had like a vague idea of where to go, but then when we got to the parking level, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. And it just happened again. I'm gonna say it was God, that Trevino left and I had his, he has a work phone and a personal phone, and I had his personal phone. So something clicked. I'm like, go check the BMW app. I went on the app and I was able to find the car, and I'm like, this is where the car is. So we took a walk, we found our car, and we made it home. What a wild weekend. All of that aside, my cousin and my cousin-in-law looked absolutely stunning. I'm so happy for them. They deserve this. Everything was just perfect. All her saris looked stunning. She looked amazing in every outfit that she wore, and she smiled so much. I was saying that I've never seen her smile that much before. She is the most strict one of the cousins. She is an educator, so she's used to being strict with her students, but she just, I could see that she was just beaming, and I was crying at everything. I cried when she walked down the aisle. I cried when they put the tali on her. Cried when they did the garland. I was just like, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what, I'm just gonna talk. I don't care. If you guys enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Just give it a thumbs up for me. Like, I'm going through the most here, guys. Bye.